Welcome to the campfire. Today, we're going to be trying something new called Dyson Sphere Program, Rise of the Dark Fog. I've been watching this game on Steam for a long time and finally decided why not? Why not get into it? Because I like factory builders. I also like resource management. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't play Explorer nearly as much as I do. But, yeah, with that, if you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, put them in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to. Join the Discord if you want to. Keep up with what we're doing. And with that, let's get right into this. So I have clearly never played this game before. Doesn't look like there's a basic tutorial, so hopefully the game teaches me something here. Always have no idea what to do next in the game, and I need someone to always give me hints. Key points? Let's go with key points. I'm dumb. I'm not that dumb.
Created in exploration. The seed evolves in iteration.
Okay.
From zero, transforming into infinity and beyond. It spreads.
I mean...
and becomes the shadow of the galaxy.
Sounds cool and all. But if you put it all together side by side, it starts to be like, what is that supposed to mean? Alright. Okay, so there is some RTS elements to this.
As dark fog rises,
Probably from the dark fog. Okay.
the stars
So this
dim.
start is from the dark fog
You
thing.
will embark on a new journey.
Fair.
Arrive at target cluster.
Okay. Oh, did I make a
Welcome
mistake
to
and I
the
should have
real
done
universe. Very soon, you'll find this place different from our homeland. But you should be able to adapt to the laws of physics here in no time. I'm your advisor. I will assist you in
Fair.
completing this mission.
Alright. Let's bake ourselves up against the sun, because that's a great idea.
Everything here belongs to you. As a member of the Cosmo, a pioneer of the Dyson Sphere program, you will explore this cluster from ground zero. Make use of the resources available here to build a Dyson Sphere
Alright,
that supplies
looks like
energy
Nicholas
to the center
5 is
brain
where we're
to
going.
maintain homeland simulation. I've chosen a planet for the mission,
Before.
and there are essential resources for the
Not
initial
5.
development. Now, please pilot the space capsule toward this planet.
Okay. Which planet? I'm guessing this one. Because it is very much looking like a Terran style world.
Unknown EM signals detected. Extracting feature variables. Comparing with database. Those are highly likely anomalous mechanical bodies from the Mechanic Energy Program. Engineers call them dark fog. Dark fog is extremely sensitive to
Okay.
EM signals under a regular pattern, so they may launch an assault on us. To stay low profile, we will land on the other side of this planet.
Fair enough.
Space capsule will land on the target planet in 3, 2, 1. Landed.
Alright.
This is Icarus, a very powerful but lightweight industrial mecha. Use the direction keys or click the right mouse button on the ground to move the mecha. In this mission, you'll control your mecha to
Alright, so I need to
navigate the
gather
universe
ore.
and create miracles.
Get that out of my way.
Now please try to disassemble the space capsule. Click the right mouse button to proceed.
Alright. So we're gonna go grab this. Got it. As well, we're supposed to do these.
To collect resources like wood or gravel, click the right mouse button as well. In addition, you can hold shift and click the right mouse
There we
button
go.
on each of your targets to give a series of commands. Some items are found after disassembling the space capsule. Click on the inventory button at the bottom right corner of the screen to open and check.
Yeah. We did get like a fuel rod, some actual resources. Okay. Replicator.
You can hold the middle mouse button to rotate the camera, or scroll the mouse wheel to zoom in and out.
Alright. Electromagnetism, research points. Okay.
Research complete.
And we unlocked new automatic mining machine. Alright. How do I build that?
You've obtained a mining machine. It automatically collects ores for you. You can select it in the inventory or in the construction menu, collecting section, to start building it. Hold R to rotate the mining machine. The more veins it covers, the higher the output. To ignore grid snapping, hold shift.
Okay.
Insufficient items. Click on the replicator button at the bottom right corner of the screen to open
What does
the
it need yet?
and manually replicate the required items.
What does it need? That's what I'm not getting here. It just needs power.
You have an unpowered production facility. To make it run normally, place it within the power grid coverage and make sure power is supplied. A wind turbine. You've now built your first power grid. Some power facilities don't have a power supply range, so you'll need to extend the power grid
Okay.
coverage with Tesla towers.
So it's kind of like Factorio in this
You've
regard.
built your first power transmission facility, a Tesla tower.
Mining sites
It can
are
help you transmit
limited
power
on actual
wirelessly over a
resources.
short
and-
range and extend the power grid coverage. Click on it to view more details.
Yeah, it just pushes through all this. Got it. So unlock automated metallurgy. So we need to make a bunch of those replicators. We need a bunch of those. Okay. Okay, so now we're... Yeah. So to do that, I need those, and I need circuit boards.
Replication complete.
How do I make circuit boards? This is... Oh, we can quite quickly do that. We just need more copper. So how do I make copper? Okay. It does make it automatically out of my inventory. Got it. I probably made too many, but whatever.
Replication complete.
And then probably make...
Insufficient materials.
So I need iron, and I need those.
Research complete.
So with that...
You've built an arc smelter, which automatically produces basic materials such as iron ingots and copper ingots. However, to automatically feed in raw materials and feed out products, sorters and conveyor belts are required.
So... which means we need to unlock... Is that basic assembling? No.
The facility has no recipe designated. Please configure one for it. Once a recipe is configured, press less than key to copy the current recipe. Pressing greater than key will paste the same recipe to the next building.
Okay.
Once a recipe is assigned, use less than key to copy the current recipe, and greater than key to paste the recipe to
So
the
how
next
do I
building.
do... So that's production, collecting. How do I do the conveyor belts? Yeah, that's fine and all. Where's conveyor belts? Basic logistics. And how do I do this? And so I've got to collect this to be able to make those so that we can do conveyor belts. Do 10 and then make those.
Replication complete.
There. So that should give me what I need to do conveyor belts then, right? Then how do I build conveyor belts?
Research complete.
Yeah, that's fine.
You've obtained sorter and conveyor belt. Full automation is now possible. Use a conveyor belt to transport ores collected in the mining machine. The sorter will transport ores onto the conveyor belt into the arc smelter that will smelt them automatically.
When building a conveyor belt, confirm its starting point and end point. Use up arrow to raise the
So-
conveyor belt one level. Use down arrow to lower the conveyor belt one level.
Pick that
if it
up.
has been raised. Press keypad 0 to reset the conveyor belt to ground level. To avoid the conveyor belt snapping to a building, try holding shift.
Okay, so conveyor belt. But I want it to go into the building. So how do I get it to go in? Maybe if I select... But it's not going in. that it? Not what I wanted it to do. Okay, how do I get this to work? Conveyor belt and sorter. Production facilities, put it all the way over there. And then... So how do I
If
get
you
the
need
conveyor
help,
belt?
Press G to open the guidebook for
Yeah.
detailed instructions.
That's the problem. Taken out of the mining machine via the conveyor belt. Then the conveyor belt is connected to the arc using a sorter. Alright. But it's not collecting. Because I need a material. No. Okay, so that's backwards. That's what's going on here. There we go. Out to in. I guess that makes sense now that I think about it for half a second. Get this tree out of my way. So next, we need to do the same setup, but over here.
Insufficient materials.
Yeah, what do I need for it then? Ah. So we need to get a bunch of things made to make a second one. Which requires circuit board. There. This and this.
Insufficient materials.
That requires iron ore. Okay. And then we need a couple of these anyways. Which will make this...
Insufficient materials.
What? What am I missing? So 4, 2 of those, and 2 gears. We have everything. Oh, I actually have to make the machine first. That feels weird. Alright. So where to set this to get the most? I don't like it because we're missing one, but okay. Put that there. And then we need to build some of these. Which means we need these. Can I just take them out of here? Yes. Alright. What if I only do 5? we can make 5 of those. Alright. This isn't so bad.
Replication complete.
It's not what I was thinking it would be. But it is pretty cool. So if I go from here to here, then from there to inside. Thought you'd have had power. Do I need to make another one of these?
Fuel is required for Mecha's every activity. When energy is exhausted, its action will be restricted. You can click on the
There we
Mecha
go.
panel button
Now we
in the
have enough
bottom right
power.
corner of the screen to open the Mecha panel and replenish the fuel chamber.
Had enough power. So what's going on here? Generation capacity, current generation. 7. Okay, so we need to make a couple more of these. How do I refill my core? Oh. Press C. Fuel chamber? There we go. So, F. I need to make another one of these. Let's make 2 more and just get more power than necessary. Alright, so we've got enough of these going on. And there we go. So that should put us at more than enough power. There we go. Everything is running as expected now. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So these are our achievements. Unlock basic assembling. So basic assembling right here. We just need... Give me those. Give me those. We need 10 of these. And 10 of these. That'll give us 20, but everything needs them anyways at this point. And that'll allow us to research the basic assembly.
Replication complete.
One step further into the universe. View ore distribution on the planet. Yes, please. Yeah, I understand that we've got
Research.
upgrades that we can unlock. There we go. Can upgrade the energy core of our mech. Back here. So what do you do? Foundation of all technologies is one of the 5 basic source codes. Okay. No, that's fine and all, but so if I set up a assembly machine, we can utilize materials to create other objects. Which
Replication complete.
First and foremost, let's start with this storage.
Insufficient materials.
So we haven't built any storage. Because we don't have storage. Yeah, we do. We have to make stone brick, which comes from these. Wow, it's seeming more and more like Factorio every second. Oh, and that also gives titanium ore? Interesting. Stone, silicon. So it gets a little bit more in depth as we go, too. So let's produce 2 storage boxes just to be safe. And then we put those... Wow. Yeah. Alright.
You've built a depot for storing items. You can manually store items or use a sorter to automatically access items.
Alright. Let's shrink up those lines a little bit. So what I want to do is try to line these up better.
If there isn't enough ground space, make more efficient use of your space by stacking matrix slabs, depots, storage tanks, and splitters.
Okay. And then I need to make more of these. Along with more of these. Yep, that's fine. Go in. And we need to place one of these down.
Replication complete.
Now what's the power looking like? Consumption. No, we barely make enough power for everything that's running currently, so we should be making more power. More wind turbines. Okay. Well, this is getting interesting. I am curious to keep running this at least. So it looks like we landed in a really rough spot to be trying to do all this. Yes, yes, core is exhausting. Alright. So do we have... These are building. Let's just start placing these elsewhere.
Replication complete.
Let's do the... Oh, that's going to become a problem, is that we're so limited on space. And everything is over here. We can build down and out, I guess. Here's more iron, I am assuming. Yeah, that's iron. And that would be coal. Coal. Alright. I'm gonna have to figure out... And as we go, I'm sure we'll figure out more that we're supposed to do here. Okay. Produce any item using a assembly machine. We can do that. I'm just curious I need to clear out some space here. We'll take care of that. Alright. So this. How is this gonna look? That doesn't work the way I thought it did. How do I... So in the video it shows you build from 2 spots right up into each other and then down and they merge. So how... Maybe like that? Oh, but that doesn't... Okay. That's gonna be a little bit more tricky than I thought. Production... Okay, so if I just line them up to... I don't like this. Tell me there's a way to merge conveyor belts elsewhere. Upgraded. Foundation of all technological research. Oh, that's the electronic matrices. Alright, so... It unlocks... Splitters, sorter Mark II, traffic monitor. Faster transportation. Even faster. Logistic drones. Okay, so once we get up to here with the logistics drones, we can do everything we need. Let's unqueue that research. And that requires... Because I'm dumb as a box of rocks. Why does it go back to upgrades? Unlocks these 2 things. Needs 10 and 10. Okay. Produce 10 of those. Give me 10 of those. I just want 10. Oh. Right. 5, because it produces 2 at a time. And decide how I'm going to do this.
Replication complete.
I mean, I can have them come from either side. And then just dump outwards. Okay. I have an idea, but I want to see if this will even work. So if I want to go from here... Okay, so it'll do what I want it to do there. Can it only take in one item? Why can I only do one? Okay. So the assembling machine can't do that. That has to come from somewhere else. Let's do these. We can remove... Alright. I need to reassess how I'm doing this here then. Because if you're just going to be coming here, we're going to be doing sorting in... out... That's fine. So now I know how to do two items. They can come from either side, and then we just dump out the other side. My other problem that I'm running into is going to be, how do I make that third item? So you... Ah, I see. You can make that that way. That'll be a challenge, but not impossible. Because the next item... Oops. So just dump that there. So the next item that we want to be making is probably these, and then we need a third one to make this. Third one can go right between these two and then dump out to the right side, but this we need... I need to redo this. So you're going to... stop making those. I'm gonna have you make that. Shoot. But how? How becomes the question. Without absolutely disrupting all this. So, therein lies the
Wrong
problem.
connection type. Use a sorter. There are two types of facility ports: connection ports and bridge ports. Connection ports are only compatible with conveyor belts, while bridge ports are only compatible with sorters. If a conveyor belt can't connect to a facility, try a sorter.
We'll do that. Oh, well that... did I just realize something that by accident? I need to see something here. So if I put the storage, then a sorter, it's too close, so no. Not the way I was just thinking of doing it. Put it there, that's fine. Can I just put it? Yes, okay. So I didn't even need conveyors or anything here. That saves a lot. saves conveyors and it saves a sorter. We can just go straight into another thing. And these just require these straight up. I don't know what else is going to require the magnet. Okay. Now we can also do an arc smithy right beside and above. We put that on there. And another sorter. I need to put the conveyor belt down first. So this becomes, put down this, we make the magnet, or we make the magnetic coil, because now we can go from here to here, here to here, and then into the building, and that can produce what we need it to produce. Springs straight out. And I have no idea where it's going to go yet. But that is not a big problem at the moment. Can I build more storage boxes? Yes. So what I should do then...
Insufficient materials.
Oh, shush. I'm just waiting on those then. And... so we place down these.
Replication complete. Insufficient materials.
I need sorters now. Because of course I need sorters. And sorters are going to be pretty important. Too far away. Got it. So if we do that, that's fine. So now we need more of these. We're gonna need one more anyways. So if I bring this one down to right here, your output box can end up basically right there. You can make... got magnetic coils, we can make gears right here and then do circuit boards after. Straight in. And nope. Gotta do conveyor belt. Well, yeah, actually, since we don't... I got questions that need to be answered. Alright. So if I did a storage box, say here, could I just go from... building to building now? How close do I have to go?
Insufficient materials.
Wrong one. So I just went one closer. Okay. So that answers that. We can do this slightly better anyways. Do. Right, I still need to move you over. And then we can put conveyor belt coming basically straight down. With a sorter coming off of you onto there, off of you into there. Oh, where did I... I screwed up all that. There we go. Fixed. Okay. Well, with that, thank you for joining me here. I think we may actually try to continue on for a little bit here in another episode, but thank you for joining me here at the campfire. As at the beginning, same at the end. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube jazz. And as always, have a wonderful day.